The Katha of a devotee. Katha of a devotee by the name of Suvrat. You ever heard about Suvrat? No? Good. Narmada ke pavitra tat par, on the bank of the river Narmada, Amarkantak Kshetra is a place called Amarkantak. Soma Sharma namak ek Brahman rehte the. There was a Brahman by the name of Soma Sharma. Soma Sharma, a distant relative of Pandit Vivek Sharma. Pandit Vivek Sharma. Unki patni ka naam tha Sumana. Sumana was the wife's name. भगवान विष्णु की आराधना करने से सोम शर्मा के एक पुत्र हुआ. And what did he do? He did the puja of who? Lakshmi Narayan Bhagwan, Vishnu ji, and he gained fruit, he gained a reward, a blessing. And what kind of blessing was that? The blessing of a child. He got a son. Uska naam Suvrat tha, by the name of Suvrat. Som Sharma and Sumana, they were blessed with a son by the name of Suvrat. And so Michael, when mom asked you, what did you hear? At Monday today you're going to hear about Suvrat, right? Tell mom that? Beautiful. Suvrat Purma Janma Prabhav se Bhagwan ka bhakta. In his previous birth, in his previous life, he was a great devotee of who? Bhagwan Vishnu. Bhagwan Vishnu. You see, all of that is connecting to why the Pradhan Dev, the main deity of the Hindu center is who? You all know? You all don't know? Lakshmi Narayan Bhagwan, Vishnu Bhagwan, Vishnu Bhagwan. He was a great bhakt in his previous life. उसने अपने साथी बालकों के नाम भी भगवान के नाम पर रख लिए थे. And in this life, as a little boy, he had lots of friends, and he did what? He changed all their names. He changed all their names to the names of Bhagwan. So that when he calls out to his friends, whose name is he calling? You all know? Bhagwan's name, Bhagwan's name. I want to make sure you're paying attention. That's why I'm asking you all of this. Because he named his friends the name of Bhagwan, every time he called out to his friends, he was calling whose name? Bhagwan. That is why, instead of having idle chit-chat, spend it on doing the recitation, the repetition, the japa of Bhagwanji's, his divine name. Apne sathiyon ko wah Keshav, Govind, hear the names. Keshav, Govind, Narayan, Damodar, Adi Bhagwan ke naamon se he pukar tha. Look how beautiful names. Hindu names are beautiful. Beautiful, because they have a meaning. They have a meaning. Especially when they're the names of Bhagavan, how blessed that is. It is blessed for your child, and it is blessed for you. For who? For you as well. Khelne, parne, gaane, in playing, in reading, in singing, hasne, laughing, dekne, in seeing, chalne, in walking, bhojan karne, in eating food, tatha, sone mein bhi wah Bhagwan ka hi dhyan karta tha. Whatever he did, he always had a singular focus. What was that focus? On Bhagwan Lakshmi Narayan. As he lived his life, it was all dedicated to whom? Bhagwan. That is why Bhagwan again and again repeats to you and I through the medium of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. What does he say? Mai eva manadatsa mai buddhim niveshaya. Chapter 12, verse 8. Bhagwan says, Apne man ko keval. Keval means not your neighbor, not your friend, not the fellow you knew. Keval means only. Par मुझ पर स्थित करो. Remember and let the focus only be where? On me. On me, Bhagwan said. And so this little boy, devoted and loving his Bhagwan, everything that he did in his life, in his existence, was dedicated in remembering Bhagwan. सभी पदार्थों में, सभी प्राणियों में वह धर्मात्मा बालक केवल भगवान ही देखता था. Everywhere he looked, every scenery, everything he observed, everything that he was experiencing in life, what did he see? He saw Bhagwan. What did he see? he saw Bhagwan Chaupai Vani.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Siya Ram sab jag laye, Siya Ram sab jag laye. Karam pranam gori jug paye, Karam pranam gori jug paye. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Usse sada sarvatra, wherever he looked, everywhere, all around, Shri Hari ke darshan hote the. He saw whom? Shri Hari. He saw Bhagwan. Siya Ram mai sab jag jani. Goswami ji saying, everywhere I look, I see who? My Bhagwan Shri Ram, my Sita Ma. Karu pranam, jori juga pani. And that is why he offers his pranam, his salutations to all that he sees. Wherever there is life, there is who? There is Bhagwan. Yes, there is Bhagwan in you, there is Bhagwan in me. There is Bhagwan in the animals, there is Bhagwan in the insects, there is Bhagwan in the birds, there is Bhagwan in the trees. Wherever there is life, there is Bhagwan. And so, this devotee, wherever he looked, he saw whom? He saw Bhagwan. How did he see Bhagwan? That is a good question. How did he see Bhagwan? You and I, maybe when we see Bhagwan, we say, that is just marble. When we see Bhagwan, that is just brass. When we see Bhagwan, that is just copper. When we see Bhagwan, we see all kinds of other things, but we don't see the reality of who? Of Bhagwan. We don't appreciate the reality and the presence of Bhagwan. That is why we're unable to understand and appreciate the miracles of who? Of Bhagwanji. And so this devotee saw Bhagwan everywhere because within him, there was this yearning, this desire to have what? To have the darshan of Bhagwan. Why is that? Because he loved Bhagwan. Why is that? Because his every thought was on Bhagwan. Why is that? Because nothing else mattered but whom? Bhagwan. Bhagwan. Lochan patat, Lochan chatat, Jin kari raate, Lochan chatat, Jin kari raate, Rahari das jan kari And Valmiki ji, having been asked by Bhagwan, where should I go reside? He says, go and dwell within the hearts of those individuals who yearns, who wishes, who desires to have what? To have your darshan. Where is Bhagwan found? He is found in the heart of whom? Of his bhakt. Because they have that craving, that desire to whom? For whom? For Bhagwan. And the Katha continues, this devotee bhakt Subrat apne saathiyon ke saath madhur swar mein Bhagwan ka naam tatha gunwan gata tha. And I go to a puja the other day and I ask, is there anybody who will sing a bhajan? And oh my God, all of a sudden the place became quiet. When the Panditji is doing his puja, you don't have the silence and the quietness like I had at that moment. Why do we have the quietness? Because Panditji asked if anybody could sing a bhajan. Hindus don't know how to sing the glories of Bhagavan. They don't know how to sing bhajan. They don't know any kirtan. They don't even try. They have just given up. Hindus have given up given up on what? Eulogizing, praising dear Bhagavan. And that is so important for a devotee to do what? To sing the praises. To sing the praises of Bhagavan. Satya Sai Baba said in his bhajan, Hari bhajan bina sukh shanti nahi. Hari bhajan bina sukh shanti nahi. Hari naam bina anand nahi. Hari naam bina anand nahi. Hari bhajan bina sukh shanti nahi. Hari bhajan bina sukh shanti nahi. There is no happiness. There is no happiness for that individual who does not sing the glories of whom? Of Bhagavan. This young boy, little child, knows how important it is. And so what did he spend his time to do? What did he spend his time doing with his friends? He sang the bhajans. He sang the glories of Bhagavan. Jab mata, his mother is calling, कहती है बेटा तुझे भूख लगी. You must be hungry, my dear son. भोजन कर ले, come and eat some food. तब वह माता से कहता, he says to his mother, माँ, भगवान का नाम अमृत के समान है. The name of Bhagavan is like nectar, like ambrosia. Like ambrosia. It fills me, O Ma. I am not hungry. मैं उसी से तृप्त रहता हूँ. I am satisfied. I have no hunger. The name of Bhagavan has taken care of that. मुझे भूख नहीं लगती. I am not hungry, my dear mother. I am not hungry. भोजन के समय भी वह संकल्प करता. And when mom insists, and you know mom can be very persistent, right? Mom can make you do things you don't really want to do sometimes. And so when that time comes, he makes a sankalp. He makes a promise. And what is that? Is bhojan se Bhagwan tripta ho. Bhagwan, this bhojan, I am offering it to you, O Bhagwan. And O Bhagwan, please be satisfied. Please be happy with my bhojan. And see, that is why Sister Sabu, she sat here and she had a prasad. That is why Naresh and Yashwati, they came to Bhagwan and they say, Bhagwan, I am giving you this prasad. Bhagwan, please be happy. Bhagwan, let it take care of your hunger. Bhagwan has no hunger. But Bhagwan is always hungry for whom? For his devotees. Bhagwan is always hungry when his devotees. We did not hear about Vidurayan, the wife of Vidurji. She had a banana. Instead of feeding the fruit of the banana to Bhagwan, she fed him the skin of the banana, and he ate it. He ate it as if he was eating the fruit. That is what happens when Bhagwan meets his devotees. Whatever they offer, he is very accommodating. He becomes very happy. Very happy. And it continues. Sone ke samay, when he goes to bed, he says to his Bhagwanji, and this is your nightly prayer. You know, we're supposed to say prayers when we go to bed, no? Thanking Bhagwan for the day, thanking Bhagwan for all the achievements, thanking Bhagwan for keeping us safe, thanking Bhagwan for allowing us to come back to our loved ones, thanking Bhagwan for all the things that made us happy. All that we're supposed to have night prayers. So he's saying his night prayers, and what is he saying? May Yoga Nidra Parayan Bhagwan. Yoga Nidra Parayan Bhagwan ji, how many months a year does he fall asleep? Chaturmas, no? Half of July to maybe half of October. Bhagwan. So Yoga Nidra Parayan Bhagwan Shri Krishna ki Mai Sharan Ho. I surrender myself. As I rest on this bed, I surrender myself unto who? To Bhagwan Vasudeva. Bhagavad Gita tells us, chapter 18, verse 62, Tameva Sharanam Gaccha, Bhagwan's words, Sarva Bhavena Bharata, hey Bharat, Purna Ananya Nishkam, Purna in your entire being, in your wholeness, in the most selfless manner, say Keval Uski Sharan Garan, Karo, surrender yourself unto me. Surrender yourself unto me. Bhagavan is the greatest welcoming committee. He has his hands open, his arms open, extended to embrace you, yet you're keeping your distance. Why are you keeping your distance? Why? That is a good question. And so, join with me as we sing this little bhajan. Sharan mein aaye. As we join Suvrat, he's taking his nap and he's surrendering onto his Bhagwan. Sharan mein aaye, hai hum tumhari daya karo he dayalu karo. खाते पीते ड्रिंकिंग ईटिंग सब समय वह भगवान वासुदेव का ध्यान किया. He never strayed from his Bhagwan. He maintained the focus like the horse who's running the race with the blindness devotees. उन परम प्रभु को समस्त वस्तुएं समर्पित करके भगवान प्रसाद स्वरूप ही उनका उपयोग करता था. Everything that he was, everything that he had, everything about this devotee, this bhakt, was dedicated to whom? To Bhagwan. That's prasad. इस प्रकार उसकी सब क्रियाएं तथा उसका मन भगवान में ही लगे रहते थे. His entire, again and again, everything about him, his actions, his words, whatever he did, whatever it may be, his mind, all of that was dedicated to who? To Bhagwan. युवा होने पर वैदूर्य पर्वत पर he got older. He grew up from a child to a young person and he went to this parvat called Vaidurya. Siddheshwar Tirtha. The Tirtha called, the place of pilgrimage called Siddheshwar. Nirjan, without water, one away in the forest. Suvrat ne Bhagwan prapti ke liye tapasya prarambh ki. Without drinking water, in the middle of the forest, the jungle, he, with the desire of beholding Bhagwan, having the darshan of Bhagwan, he started this tremendous tapasya, this penance. अपने मन को उसने एकमात्र श्री हरि के ध्यान में स्थिर कर दिया, and he again maintained a singular focus on whom? On his Prabhu. उसकी तपस्या तथा भक्ति से प्रसन्न होकर भगवान जी being happy with his love, with his devotion, with his penance, what happens? उसे प्रत्यक्ष में दर्शन दिए. भगवान appeared in front of whom? In front of his devotee, Bhakta Suvrat. His desires have become fulfilled. Suvrat ने भगवान की स्तुति की, and with clasped hands he said beautiful prayers. He eulogized Bhagwan. He sang the glories of Bhagwan. He said beautiful words, not with vinegar, but with honey, in the most wonderful way. The love that was in his heart was entangled with the words coming from his lips, all mixed and saturated beautifully. He prayed to his Bhagwan. Tatha, Bhagwan astuti ki tatha vardhan manga. And he asked Bhagwan of a vardhan. He asked Bhagwan of a boon. For the fulfillment of a desire, he asked, मेरे माता पिता सशरीर ही आपके धाम को जाए. With my mom, with my dad, and with myself, may we, O Bhagwan, go where? Go to your dham. भक्ति के प्रवाह से सुव्रत अपने माता पिता के साथ भगवान के उस नित्य धाम को गया, जहां मृत्यु का कभी प्रवेश नहीं होता. Along with his mom and dad, Suvrat, hand in hand, went to that Param Dhamma where there is no death, where there is no negativity, there are no negative emotions, there is no sickness, there is no plague, there is no hardship, there is no imbalances, nothing that keeps you from being what? At peace and happy. They made their way into that beautiful abode that belongs to no one else but the devotees of Bhagwan. His desire was fulfilled in his completeness. Let us see in this chaupai as we end our katha.
Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram.
अपने सेवकों, अपने भक्तों की रुचि रखते आए हैं. Bhagwan ji is always mindful. You and I are busy with ourselves because we are selfish creatures. We only think about ourselves most of the times. What can we do to please ourselves? There are very minimal times or less time spent on thinking about others. That is how we operate. That is why this world is so filled with all kinds of negativity, all kinds of pain and jhanjat, because all of us are selfish individuals. We think less of others. But you know who thinks about us? Who? So Sant Tulsidas says, Bhagwan. Bhagwan is on a constant basis mindful of what? Of our welfare. That is why Bhagwan is called Data. He supports us. He makes sure that we have food, shelter, and clothing, that we have all the things that will bring happiness to our lives. Bhagwanji is more mindful of those who love him, those who think of him, and those who surrender unto him. For those individuals are most special to him. Yes, mom and dad never says who their favorite child is, but there's always that one child who's more peaceful, who's more obedient, who's more humble, who does what mom and dad ask him to do, who does the right things who makes mom and dad proud, that individual child is the dular of mom and dad, yet they say, I love all my children equally. Who is the dular of Bhagwan? It is his bhakt. What is the name of his devotee? It is Sufrat. Michael will go and tell mom that I listened to about that devotee by the name of Sufrat. You should tell your friend, your neighbor, your grandchild about that devotee, that beautiful devotee who loved Bhagwan, who thought about Bhagwan, who surrendered unto Bhagwan, who did tapasya, who did great penance, who made such sacrifice. And at the end of the day, because God is merciful, because God is so kind, because He's so compassionate, He brought fulfillment to His devotee. And that devotee gained a beautiful place. Not only him, but his mom and dad in the abode of Bhagwan. His life's objective, it was fulfilled. Hari Om Shanti, 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 Hari Om. Devotees, I want to remind you